TikTok, the brain rot platform we all know and love. But what if I told you instead of TikTok simply wasting your time, you could be getting rich from it? In just 2 weeks, I've used TikTok to make over $50,000. And in this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how I did it so that you can do it too. Spoiler alert, the method that I used to cash in on so much in such little time was Shopify Dropshipping. Now, for those of you who already know what dropshipping is, just skip ahead a few seconds, but for those that don't, dropshipping is a physical product direct-to-consumer online business in which basically you don't have to pay for any inventory up front. You simply find your product, make a website, run ads, generate the revenue up front, and then pay a third-party supplier to actually send that product directly to your consumer. It's kind of like an Airbnb or Uber type business model where you're the middleman simply connecting a manufacturer or supplier with an end consumer through your sales channel, your back end, in other words, your website on Shopify. Great, now that we're all up to speed, let's dive straight into this case study. Now, this was a product that I actually ran for 2 years. So first things first, we need to go all the way back to December 2nd, 2022, when I first started the store. So as you can see, the first couple days of starting the store, we were on a testing budget and we're getting about a couple $100s in sales. And then that very quickly ramped up to $1,000. And just a week after that, we were hitting $3,000 days, $5,000 days, $6,000 days, and the biggest day, which is just under $8,000 on December 14th of 2022. All said and done, during this time, in a 2-week period, we managed to do over $50,000 in sales on this store. Now, of course, revenue numbers are just numbers, so let me break down exactly how much of that was profit, and it might surprise you. So first things first, we need to cover product cost. As you can see, during this period of time, we sold a total of 1,217 swing trainers. And don't worry, I'll dive into what the product is in just a few moments. Now, using my supplier and good friends at Zendrop, we were able to get this product down to $12, which actually undercut a lot of the competition that we were seeing on AliExpress when we first researched this product. More on that later. But overall, at 1,217 swing trainers at $12 a product, we spent a total of $14,604 on product costs during this period of time, leaving us with a gross profit in these 2 weeks of $35,944 US. Now, let me quickly show you the ads manager as well to show you the total net profit. Now, I'll come back and dive into the ad strategy a little bit later, but as you can see, we spent $17,000 Canadian on ads, which is roughly $12,588 US, leaving us with a net profit of $23,356 in just 2 weeks. Now, as you can see, these 2 weeks were at the very end of December 2022, right before Christmas. Now, where things get really interesting here is that I actually brought the product back at the exact same time in 2023. But before I dive into that, let's first show you guys the website. All right, so this is the website and this is the product. Now, one thing to note about the website is that it's super simple. Obviously, we did have reviews back when we were running the product, but now since it is a few months later, we removed some of the apps that we were paying subscriptions for. For reviews, we were using Luke's, and this theme in this website was built by my AI that'll build you a dropshipping site custom made in less than 10 minutes. So if you guys want to take full advantage of that resource, it's 100% free right now, and I don't know how long I'll be able to keep it free for. So make sure you guys hit the first link down below in the description and take full advantage of that. But here we called the product the original swing trainer. And obviously the value proposition or the main point of it is it'll help assist you in getting a better golf swing. The key points is it'll improve your swing consistency. You can practice anywhere at your home or outdoors, and it's durable and lasts well over 4,000 swings. Now, we just had a couple main points on the website right here, like how long the shipping would take, what's included in the box and the dimensions, kind of the most frequently asked questions in this drop-down menu style, which is usually something that I like to opt for. Besides that, we kept the color scheme kind of congruent with the actual product itself. Of course, because you're going to be using this product on the green and it's to do with golfing, we made the color scheme green. Very simple logo and a couple clean shots of the product in use, as well as studio photos as well. As far as the landing page goes, again, very simple. Just says the immediate few benefits that come to mind and doesn't get too much into the features, technicalities, or specifications of the product itself. Now, down here, we have a little section with a few different small graphics. It says why the original swing trainer, just to persuade people to buy this product over something else that's currently out there on the market. Besides that, of course, we had our basic privacy policies, refund and shipping policies, the terms of service, a different search section for when we tried experimenting with some upsells, bundles, and complementary products, which I'll talk on in just a little bit because we ended up doing doing that for 2023. Obviously, just the main standard contact us and track your order pages that you should pretty much have on every Shopify store. And the homepage, again, nothing to really look at or worry about here because all of the traffic that you're sending from ads will be landing directly on the landing page, or at least that's what you should be doing. So really, when it comes to the homepage of a one product store, you don't need much more than a simple clean image to make it appear as if you're more branded. And then of course the actual work comes into the landing page itself. But like I said, with the AI, you can literally do all of this in about 10 minutes. So make sure you take full advantage of that. And again, it'll be the first link down in the description. Now, back when I originally found this product, I used one method for product research, and that's still a method that I use today, and it's 100% free. All you have to do is set up a burner account on TikTok, which means that it's not the account that you currently scroll on, another one, and use this one to interact with dropshipping products. So anytime you get some kind of product popping up on your For You page or advertisement, you want to watch that video through a couple times, let it play, look at the comments, give it a like, actually click on the profile, go over to the website and act as if you are buying the product yourself, otherwise known as a ghost purchase. Then what's going to happen is TikTok is going to categorize your account as somebody that has purchase intent. So what that means is they're going to start serving you up more and more dropshipping products every single day. And from that point forward, you fully optimize your TikTok feed, and all you have to do is scroll until you start seeing winning products on your feed that have tons of engagement, tons of views, and are performing very well, which is exactly what we found in this swing trainer. Now, generally, a golfing product like this, you would think is more of a summer product, but around the time that I found it, it was doing very, very well just before Christmas. So I quickly got some ad creatives together in which I just ripped content from various places on the internet, edited them myself into different videos, and started posting them on the TikTok ads platform. And as you can see, the first couple days weren't too good. I was spending a couple $100 and barely breaking even at best. Some of the days I was going negative in this period of time. But something very interesting happened at that point in time. And this is why I'd recommend all of you guys to not give up if you're not getting the results that you want to see within just a couple days of an initial product test. And now more than ever, or even back when this store first started, is this extremely prevalent, and that's to test different marketing angles. You see, I wasn't getting great results because I was simply targeting men who want to improve their golf swing. And normally you would think you find a product like this, well, that's the whole purpose, that's the whole point of the product. Let's promote that benefit on our ads and hopefully we'll make some sales. But no, when I started looking at the orders coming through, I realized that it was largely females buying this product. And I didn't even understand that because I was hoping that men who want to improve their swing would be the initial target market. But then I realized ahead of Christmas, guess who's buying this product? Females are buying this product for their dads, for their husbands, for their boyfriends, to improve their golfing swing. And so with that in mind, I slightly tweaked the ad creatives just a little bit around this day, and look at the crazy uptick in sales every single day moving forward. So that just goes to show you, a lot of the times you'll have a winning product in front of you, but you won't have a winning marketing angle. Potentially too many people are selling the exact same product with the exact same marketing angle, making the competition extremely difficult to beat. Or maybe your marketing angle simply sucks. It's not good enough, it's not compelling enough for people to buy your product. But if you can change that and give a few marketing angles a test when starting a winning product test from scratch, you'll have a much better chance of succeeding and actually making profits in a much shorter amount of time. Now, obviously the last day that we were making sales was here on December 18th. And the reason for that was simply, we knew we weren't going to be able to ship it to the customer's house and actually have it arrive before Christmas. So that's pretty much when we closed down the store for 2022. And that left us with a grand total of $50,000, 226 in, like I said, 2 weeks, which is absolutely crazy. And as you can see here, we had a 3.7% conversion rate, which is not bad considering the store literally took us less than 10 minutes to create, launch, and scale over that 2-week period. Now you might be thinking, well, how's this gonna help me? This is not so relevant. This is over a year ago. Well, look what I did. If I push this all the way forward to November 2023, you can see that I ran back the exact same thing, except this time I did it a little bit better and we did $80,000 in just a couple of weeks. Again, very, very similar conversion rate. We did almost everything the same. The website was the same. But one thing that we did differently this year is that we added in an upsell product just to generate a little bit more revenue. And as you can see, we sold 165 of the putting trainer during this period of time as well. And thanks to Zendrop, we're actually able to secure the putting trainer for only $3 per unit. Now, if you don't know what Zendrop is, it's basically your all-in-one sourcing and fulfillment application on Shopify that in just one click that you can set up extremely easily right off of the Shopify app store. Zendrop basically works with thousands of different suppliers to get you the most most competitive rates and the fastest shipping in the most hassle-free and headache-free way. It's pretty much the easiest and best way to start a dropshipping store from scratch in 2024 and moving forward. Not to mention, they have different softwares built in on their program now, which will actually show you winning ad creatives out there or the top products currently performing, as well as a product spy tool to show you order volume, different metrics, and show you exactly what products are trending right now. On top of that, the number one feature has to be that you can simply copy and paste an AliExpress link, and within one click, you can import a product directly to your store. Not to mention that once you actually start getting orders, they'll take care of all your fulfillment, upload the tracking information, so you don't have to worry about anything when it comes to sending these products out to your customers. Everything is done in-house by them, and it makes dropshipping the easiest, simplest, and most effective way to start a business from scratch. On top of that, they have 24/7 support that'll help you to combat any issues you're having along the way, and just an overall great, easy to use platform, perfect for anybody starting out, and even for more advanced people who are starting to do hundreds and hundreds of orders every single day. Now, during this period of time, like I said earlier, we made a grand total of $82,100 US, and the cost of goods was 1,740 swing trainers at $12 a piece, $20,880, and 167 putting trainers at $3 a piece, which is a total of $501. So all said and done, after we've paid for the product using Zendrop, we were left with a gross profit of $60,719. Now, of course, our gross profit isn't all of our profit because we have to subtract the money that we spent on ads. And as you can see, I've pulled up the other ad account for this period of time, and we spent a total of $53,258 Canadian, which is $37,311. Now you might be thinking, that's pretty high, doesn't seem like you're left with much profit. I don't know if this business model will be viable again this year. But the truth is, I actually had a rebate on this TikTok account, which means that once I activated this brand new TikTok ads manager, I actually reclaimed 40% of all of my ad spend during that 1 month period. So the total that I actually spent was $23,408 on ads. And that left me with a grand total of $37,311 in just a couple weeks right before Christmas. How about that for a little Christmas gift to myself, eh? And to make things even better, by signing up for this new TikTok account, I got a free $1,500 in TikTok ad credit. Because I'm a partner with TikTok as well, and back at the very end of 2023, my partner and I used the coupon code from my unique partner link at TikTok to set up this TikTok ads manager, in which we got the rebate as well as the cash. Now the crazy thing is, for you guys right now, TikTok has offered me a new deal where if you spend $300, you'll get $600. If you spend $600, you'll get $1,200. And if you spend up to $1,200 on TikTok ads, they'll give you a free $2,400 in TikTok ads credit. That's absolutely wild because you can basically be testing products right now for free. And obviously a lot of that money can contribute to your initial sales and getting the ball rolling on your new store. So all said and done, over the past 2 years, I made a net profit of $62,167 USD for extremely minimal work just a couple weeks before Christmas. And I wanted to make this video so that I could give back to you guys, because guess what's gonna happen later this year? Christmas. Which means that many seasonal products or many products that are being sold as gifts, such as this one right here, are gonna do extremely well. In which case, you can just copy paste the exact strategy that I'm outlining, and I'm gonna also dive into the ads manager in just a few moments here and explain exactly how we were able to crush these numbers. You know, this just goes to show that products that you believe are seasonal and will only sell in the summer or winter, they might actually sell at different parts of the year as well, like right before Christmas as an example, because lots of people are gonna be thinking, oh, I can buy this as a gift. And the people that are in those frame of mind aren't thinking about themselves, they're thinking about the other person, in which case they don't mind buying something for somebody that they'll eventually use a few months down the line. Now, of course, you yourself are probably not buying a golf swing trainer right before Christmas because the weather simply isn't good enough for you to go out and play. So you're not in a buying frame of mind when it comes to purchasing that product. But guess who is when they see it on their TikTok feed? Your girlfriend, your wife, your daughter, or somebody else who wants to buy that product for you as a gift if they know that you're an avid golf player. And see, the thing is, if I never scrolled through the orders and saw that all the people buying the product were female, I never would have thought to actually switch up the marketing angle. And nowadays in 2024, with so much competition and new dropshippers entering the space left, right, and center, one of the biggest solutions or hacks to actually getting ahead of all of them is testing multiple marketing angles on every single product. You see, nowadays it's not so much about a winning product because there's thousands of people testing the exact same products every single day, but it's about finding a winning marketing angle that nobody else has thought of, or getting extremely creative, and then crafting very good video ads or organic TikTok videos to go along with that. So now diving into the ads manager during Christmas here in 2023, basically, like I said, all the ads, there's not a whole lot going on here because I simply took content from all over the internet and smacked them together. This isn't a product that I ordered to my house or sent to UGC creators to have these videos made. Look, I'm busy. I got other stores, I got other businesses to run. So when I wanted to relaunch this, I was kind of scrambled and realized I didn't have much time to put anything else together. So I'm simply going to use the same creatives I did last year, see what other content I can find online, and mix them together in an editing software. And it turns out that that was exactly what I needed to do, even 2 years in a row, to turn a pretty solid profit in just a couple of weeks. Now, of course, my usual strategy when testing products would be ideally ripping creatives the same way that I've done here for maybe the first few days. Once I'm starting to see some signs of life in the product, maybe I've had a couple early break-even days, I'm starting to see some success with the marketing angle and the product that I'm selling. Then I'll start to think about hiring UGC creators, ordering the product into myself and filming different video ads, getting tons of content with it, and seeing how many different video ads we can get created. From there, you can start to scale that system up horizontally with affiliates, micro influencers, and sort of build this flywheel of never-ending content that you can also test as ads, but that's also being ran organically by your UGC creators that are posting on TikTok and Instagram Reels. I've posted another video with a full guide and in-depth strategy to that, so I'll link it somewhere up here as well if you guys do want to move on and check out some of that later on. Now, basically when it came to the campaign structure itself, the approach that I took with this ad account was launching a bunch of different campaigns every single day. So each day I would launch a couple of ABOs, I would launch a couple of CBOs, and I would launch a couple of bid cap campaigns as well. I took a volume approach and I was seeing how low I could get my CPMs, but the most important metric that I was focusing on was my CPA, or cost per acquisition, which basically means how much I'm spending to acquire a new customer or a new purchase within that ad set. As you can see inside of this CBO campaign, there's 2 that are currently turned on because those ones were quite profitable. All that I did each morning is I simply turned off the ones that were underperforming, left the ones on that were performing, and then started to surf scale the budget throughout that day. Surf scaling the budget basically just means that I'm incrementally increasing how much I'm spending on that ad set throughout the day to try to make the most return that I can every single day. And for whatever reason at this point in time, I found that I was getting better results by turning all of my campaigns off at the end of the night, even the ones that were the most profitable, and taking the volume strategy again the next day and launching a bunch of new campaigns and doing the exact same thing, rinse and repeat for these couple weeks before Christmas. Back in 2022, I was using a slightly different bid cap strategy where I was basically taking the recommended amount in a range of about plus $10 on top of that as well, and simply turning off the underperforming ad sets every single morning when I woke up and surf scaling up the successful ad sets. But I won't dive into that too much because that was back at the end of 2022 and I'd rather focus on something that's a little bit more recent. But anyways, guys, I hope you took away some really valuable information from this video because I held nothing back and I wanted to show you the reality and taking a winning product and scaling it successfully over a short period of time. Put some extra cash in your pocket that'll allow you to start a new business and then just allow you to start living a better lifestyle as a whole. Do not forget to take full advantage of the links down below in the description. The free TikTok ads credit, all you have to do is sign up for a TikTok account using that link. My AI store software that'll build you a custom-made dropshipping store in less than 10 minutes. An entirely free community and program with like-minded individuals, including myself and my coaches who will help you step by step with dropshipping, and a bunch of other valuable resources as well. It's quite crazy that I'm able to put out all this information, value, and resources, as well as my time, 100% free for you guys. And I wish that I had something like this back when I was starting dropshipping in 2017, 2018. If you don't already know, I'm partnered with Shopify and TikTok, and they pay me to help coach and teach the next generation of young entrepreneurs. And therefore, it's just a crazy win-win-win situation all around. So I hope you enjoyed this case study, and I really appreciate you tuning into the channel. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in a few days. Peace.